Good morning, welcome to the vlog. So today, what's on the cards today? Well, let's tell you first of all, 99.5% battery. I've done 0.2 of a mile, we've got 157 miles in the GOM. The weather is horrendous. It's New Year's Day and I'm off out to go and meet with some friends because New Year's Eve I was indoors. So what's happening? Well, this is kind of a good day and a sad day because having owned this i3s AC Schnitzer for about 18 months, I find myself in a position where I can now get the car that I have been aiming for years. Since from the very first EV I got into, my aspiration has been to own a Tesla Model X, and I'm now able to do that. Now, she's not new, far from it. She's coming up 8 years old, but she's got very low mileage for an 8-year-old car. So it's got 60,000 miles. This car's got 62,000 and it's 4 years old. So I'm kind of excited and a bit sad because this i3 has done me proud, and I've been everywhere in it, absolutely everywhere, as you know. We've been up north, we've been down south. We've not been into Europe with it, which was actually my goal for this year. Had this the fact, you know, not come about, that I can now get the Model X. So this is, as I say, this is a happy and a sad day. We're going to do one of our range tests today while we're out there. So we're going to see what we can get. I mean, I've dropped 2 miles range already, but the weather is absolutely horrible. Anyway, we'll be back presently. Well, we're not doing too brilliantly at the moment in relation to battery usage. I've done 11 miles and I've used, well, I didn't have a full charge, I was 0.5 off, but I've actually used 89.5% battery. So I've used 10% battery to do these 11 miles. I'm only cruising at 60, so that's a bit disconcerting. It's not normally that bad. Whether it is just the weather, I don't know, but just going on to the A38 towards Bodmin now. We're going to slow down a bit going through the Glen Valley. Hopefully we'll regen a bit as well, because there's a few downhills. There's a big uphill at the end, but there's a few downhills, and it just told me I'm low on washer fluid, which is great. So we're now into 40 mile an hour through this bit until you get just the other side of Double. It's back up to 50, so as you would have probably already seen, if you subscribe to the channel, it's a bit what's the word, but I thought calling it Tesla towels would be kind of funny, because I do waffle on and I can tell a tale or two. So but my grand plan in all of this is to actually purchase a very early i3 Rex, 60 amp hour battery, and the Rex that I intend to use for work, because to be quite honest, I can charge it up overnight. The Tesla's just going to be literally for road trips and much longer road trips, but I want to get the i3, early i3, to sort of still keep the i3-ish going, and be able to just do some local journeys, maybe a bit further afield with the Rex, because you know that makes it possible, doesn't it? Having the Rex does make it possible to have the same sort of mileage as this has got on battery. So I don't know, we'll see. Obviously it's all money. The weather's not giving up. We have done 3 miles there with 80. We've only used 1% battery. So, and Trago Mills is closed. People are actually driving to Trago Mills today on New Year's Day, thinking it's going to be open. I've never known Trago Mills to be open on New Year's Day. Right, I'll be back when we hit 80%, and we'll tell you how many miles we've done. We've got 137 miles left in the GOM at the moment, so we'll keep going. Alright, we're just coming up to the junction with the A30. We've now done 20 miles, and we've got 83% battery. Car coming all the way around. 2 cars coming all the way around. We've got 83% battery, 128 miles in the GOM. So we've it was 157, I think, when we started. So we've lost 9 miles in the equation. Sure, I've just realised I've got chocolate down my trousers. A clean pair of trousers. So we're joining the A38. Try and keep the speed down to 56 to 60 because the weather is horrible. And on we go. So, right, yeah. So 83% battery, 20 miles done, 126 miles done. I'll see you at, should we say 75%? See how we do at 75%. Right, we are just coming up to Fradden. Kingsley Village. Come on, people. What am I stopping at Kingsley Village for? Yeah, come on. You know, yeah, Starbucks. I've been Starbucks-less for the past like 5 or 6 days. The work I'm doing now, I don't go anywhere near a Starbucks. It's like mortifying. So I said I'd come back to you when we got to 75%, and I really thought by the time we got here I would be down to 75%, but that's not the case. I'm at 77%, and I seem to have been at 77% for miles. We've now done 33.5 miles, and the battery usage seems to be sort of levelling off a bit. So So 75% I think will be after I've got coffee, which is always good. So what are we having? I can't make up my mind whether to just have a caramel latte or a toffee nut latte. Decisions. So I wonder how busy this place is, because leading up to Christmas it was just horrendous. You could not move, you couldn't park, everywhere was solid. McDonald's, as normal, is solid. Oh no, look at that, we can actually get a car park space in Kingsley Village, which is good. Lots of Teslas on charge, which is good to see. Very nice BMW Z4 there. Let us find somewhere to park, like here. 24 plate Model Y. Lots of electric vans or people carrier type things, which I'm glad to see. So we've just gone to 76% in the time that I've looked up and down again. So let us go and get Starbucks and I'll be back. Oh god, the weather's foul. I wonder if Chris is working. Yes, he is. Oh. Right. The weather's horrible, but I've got coffee. Well, I've got two, in actual fact, because it's rude to turn up at your friends without coffee. Right, let's just pop that up there. No, it's not going to let me in because the key's in my pocket. Why would it do it? Right, let's make sure I get this right. Toffee nut, there it goes there. And my one, which is now soaking wet, goes in here. Right, let's get our shizzle sorted and get rolling. Right, back in the car. This is really weird, really weird. Now I've been in, I have literally been in now 10 minutes, and we had 77% when I went in. I've just come back to the car, powered it back on, and I've now got 70% and 89 miles. So this happened the other day. This is really weird. Exactly the same thing happened the other day. I went in and I lost 6-7% battery, and the same's happened again. So I've got absolutely no idea what is going on. That is super weird. Super weird. Right, 7.6 miles to go, 88%, 88 miles in the GOM. That's pretty poor. I've lost lots of battery. Lots and lots of battery. I've got no idea why. Right, back presently. Right, Quintrol. 66.5% battery, 40 miles covered, and ironically 90 miles of range left. weird, isn't it, people? It's a bit weird. Unless it is just the battery cooling down or the car just returning to its, what the WLTP is it? Ranges, and then once you get rolling it decides. I do find it really confusing. Really confusing. I am a bit worried. No, worried at all. I'm a bit unsure as to why we just, range is absolutely diabolical. You know, we've got 65% battery and we've only covered 40 miles. So we've used 35% of battery to do 40 miles. That is absolutely horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Hendra Holiday Park, people. During the summer months you cannot move. You cannot move during the summer months in that place. So I'm not too sure what my action plan is today. So I'm just off to see friends, and I don't know if there's anything on the cards planned or arranged, but if there is, then come along with us. But if not, it will be when I next get back in the car. But this is yeah, this is horrible, this weather, isn't it? So what's your thoughts? I know I've got a lot of my subscribers that subscribe to me purely because of the i3, and I really appreciate that you do. All I'd say to you is please bear with me. The plan is to get an early i3 Rex and use that for doing the vlog with. I'm going to have it all sort of sign written with the channel name. So, but yeah, and hopefully we can we can keep this going, because the channel wouldn't be nothing without you being there and supporting it, and the nice comments and the views. It all means a lot. Anyway, I'll be back when I know what's actually going on. 65.5% battery, 41.4 miles covered, and 90% range left in the car.
A few moments later.
Right, back again. So, yeah, had a pretty good day. It's been interesting. Had a lovely roast dinner for New Year's Day, and now heading back home. I did put the car on to warm up. It is actually now the 2nd of January, and as I say, had a brilliant sort of like 6 hours with friends. It's just been really nice to catch up with friends I've not seen in a while. So we're heading back off home now. 61.5% battery. We've done 42 miles and we've got 91 miles left in the GOM. Now, it has definitely been a weird one for the battery, as I say, because having used nearly half the battery, I would expect a lot more than 42 miles. So is it because I didn't actually precondition the battery before I left earlier, or is it just that the weather didn't help? I don't know. Anyway, I will come back to you when we are at 50%. So, as I say, 61% now, with 91 miles and 42 miles down. So I'll be back to you when we get to 50%. So, I said I'd come back to you at 50%. We're actually at 50.5, so 50.5%, and we've managed another 12 miles, so we're at 54 miles now. Now at 50%. Yeah, 54 miles. We've got 68 miles left in the GOM. So, January weather is not kind. It's just pinged up that the outside temperature is now below 3. Looking at it, it is at 1. It is 1 degree. So that could have a lot to do with it. I mean, I've got 26 miles to do and 67 miles in the GOM, so I've got more than ample to get home with. But at that rate, we're only getting about 110 miles. But what I'll do is, when it gets to, if we get to 25%, or when I get closer to home, I'll come back to you and let you know how much I've used. So this sort of afternoon stroke evening drive has proved a bit heavy on the battery so far, but it is really nice. The roads are empty, absolutely empty, which is how I like it. I love the roads to be empty. It makes driving so much nicer. Even down, we went to Fradden to get the Starbucks. As you saw, it was empty there as well, which I was really surprised for New Year's Day. I thought it would be overrun with people, but not the case. So come back to you when we are either at 25% or close to home. So see you presently. I don't think we're going to get to 25%, because we're at 30.5% still, and I am nearly home. So what can I tell you? 30.5%, 40 miles left in the GOM, and I've done 78.2 miles, so it's probably going to be about 80 miles by the time we get home. So even that is still only giving me around 110, 115 mile mark on that charge. It was only 0.5% down, so I'm going to put that down to the weather, because it wasn't what I'd call overly windy. It was just mizzly, drizzly, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, not the best on not the best today. Let's have a quick look and see what we're managing. 3.8 miles per kilowatt hour, which is not the best. It's not what I'd be hoping for. So, but there you go. There you go. So, right, another little drive out vlog just to see how we do on New Year's Day. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it the thumbs up. If you don't already, please subscribe and ring that bell for notifications. As I said earlier, please do leave us a comment on how you feel about the change of channel name and and my vision for going forwards for buying a 60 amp hour Rex, just to keep the i3 side of the channel going. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. So right, we'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and bye for now.